In Tamil Nadu, the chief minister is not just another political officeholder. The post sits at the center of the state's government, its elections, its welfare policies, and its political identity. Formally, Tamil Nadu is one of India's states, governed under the Constitution of India. But in everyday political life, the chief minister is the person most people associate with state power. From education schemes and social welfare to language politics and party rivalries, the chief minister's office has shaped how Tamil Nadu sees itself and how it is seen across India. Since 1950, the state has had 14 chief ministers, each taking office in a different political moment. Some represented the Congress era. Others came from the rise of Dravidian parties. Several had deep links to Tamil cinema, making Tamil Nadu's political history unusually connected to popular culture. To understand the chief minister's role, it helps to separate two ideas, de jure authority and de facto authority. Under the Constitution, the governor is the state's de jure head, meaning the formal constitutional head. But the real executive authority in day-to-day governance rests with the chief minister and the Council of Ministers. The chief minister leads the elected government, sets the political direction, coordinates ministries, and answers to the Legislative Assembly. This distinction is important because India's states follow the parliamentary system. Power does not come directly from a separate statewide presidential-style election. Instead, it comes from the confidence of the elected assembly. The chief minister is powerful because they command a majority in that assembly, either through their own party or through a coalition. After elections to the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, the governor usually invites the party or coalition with the majority of seats to form the government. The invited leader is then appointed chief minister. This is not supposed to be a personal choice based on preference, it is tied to who can prove majority support in the assembly. Once appointed, the chief minister selects a council of ministers. Together, they are collectively responsible to the assembly. That phrase matters. If the government loses the confidence of the assembly, it cannot continue in office in the normal way. A chief minister's term is generally 5 years, matching the life of the assembly, but there are no term limits. A leader can return again and again if their party wins and they retain legislative support. Tamil Nadu's early chief ministers belonged to the Indian National Congress, the dominant political force in the first decades after independence. The first 4 chief ministers came from the Congress tradition, reflecting a period when national parties had strong influence in state politics. Among them, Kamaraj became especially significant. He held the office for more than 9 years, making him the longest-serving Congress chief minister of Tamil Nadu. Kamaraj is remembered not simply for the length of his tenure, but for the type of politics he represented: organization, administration, and a focus on public welfare. His period came before the Dravidian parties fully transformed the state's electoral landscape. In that sense, the Congress era was not just an opening chapter, it was the baseline from which later political change would be measured. The major turning point came with the rise of Dravidian politics. The Dravidian movement challenged Congress dominance by emphasizing Tamil identity, social justice, rationalist ideas, and opposition to perceived cultural and linguistic domination from the north. In 1969, C.N. Annadurai of the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, or DMK, became the first non-Congress chief minister of Tamil Nadu. His rise marked far more than a routine change of government. It represented a structural shift in the state's politics. From this period onward, Tamil Nadu became one of the clearest examples in India of a state where regional parties could dominate for decades. Annadurai's leadership helped establish the idea that Tamil Nadu's political direction would be shaped primarily by parties rooted in the state's own social and linguistic movements. Annadurai also represents another feature that became deeply associated with Tamil Nadu politics: the link between cinema and political leadership. He came from the Tamil film industry, and after his tenure, a significant number of Tamil Nadu's chief ministers also had connections to cinema. This was not just a coincidence. Tamil cinema became a powerful tool for political messaging, mass appeal, and emotional identification. Scripts, speeches, songs, and screen personas helped political leaders communicate with millions before television news and social media became dominant. In Tamil Nadu, the film screen often functioned like a political stage. Leaders could become familiar faces long before they held office. This relationship between entertainment and politics helped make Tamil Nadu's leadership culture distinctive within Indian democracy. After Annadurai, Karunanidhi of the DMK became one of the defining figures in the history of the office. He was the longest-serving Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, holding the post for nearly 19 years across 5 tenures. Karunanidhi's career shows how the Chief Minister's position can become an institution in itself when occupied repeatedly by a major party leader. His long public life connected politics, writing, public speaking, and Dravidian ideology. Across his different terms, he remained central to Tamil Nadu's political debates, especially around language, state autonomy, welfare, and party organization. His repeated returns to office also show the competitive but cyclical nature of Tamil Nadu politics, where leaders could be voted out, remain influential, and later return with renewed mandates. The next major transformation came through M.G. Ramachandran, widely known as MGR. A major figure from Tamil cinema, he founded and led the All India Annadurai Munnetra Kazhagam, or AIA-DMK, after splitting from the DMK. He became Chief Minister in 1977 and served for nearly a decade across 3 terms. MGR's success demonstrated the strength of personal charisma in Tamil Nadu politics. His screen image as a protector of the poor helped translate into political trust. But his importance was not limited to popularity. Under his leadership, the AIA-DMK became a durable force, creating a 2-party Dravidian competition with the DMK. From then on, Tamil Nadu politics was largely shaped by rivalry between these 2 regional parties rather than by Congress dominance. In 1987, Tamil Nadu saw a brief but historically important moment when V.N. Janaki Ramachandran of the AIA-DMK became the first woman to serve as the state's chief minister. Her tenure came in a turbulent period following MGR's death, when questions of succession and party control were deeply contested. Even though her time in office was short, her appointment mattered because it broke a gender barrier in Tamil Nadu's chief ministership. It also revealed how much political authority in the state could depend on legacy, party unity, and public emotion. The chief minister's office is constitutional, but the path to it is often shaped by party struggles, personal loyalty, and the ability to claim continuity with a beloved leader. Jayalalithaa then became one of the most powerful and recognizable chief ministers in Tamil Nadu's history. In 1991, at the age of 43, she became the youngest chief minister of the state. Like MGR, she came from the Tamil film industry and built a strong political identity through the AIA-DMK. Over multiple terms, she held office for more than 14 years, giving her the second longest tenure after Karunanidhi. Jayalalitha's leadership style was highly centralized and intensely personal. Her supporters saw her as a decisive administrator and welfare-oriented leader, while critics often focused on the concentration of power around her. Either way, her career reinforced a central fact about Tamil Nadu. Chief ministers here often become larger-than-life figures whose appeal extends beyond ordinary party structures. Tamil Nadu has also experienced periods when elected state government was suspended and president's rule was imposed. There have been 4 such instances, with the most recent in 1991. President's rule is a constitutional mechanism used when a state government cannot function according to constitutional requirements. During such a period, the elected Council of Ministers is not in charge in the normal way, and the union government acts through the governor. In a state like Tamil Nadu, where chief ministers have often commanded strong popular mandates, these interruptions stand out. They remind us that the office depends not only on political popularity, but also on constitutional continuity. The chief minister's power is real and substantial, but it exists within the framework of the Assembly, the governor, and the Constitution. The present chapter, according to the source record, lists C. Joseph Vijay of the Tamil Vettri Kazhagam as the incumbent chief minister since May 10, 2026. His entry continues two long-running themes in Tamil Nadu politics: the importance of regional political identity and the enduring connection between public life and mass culture. Looking across the full history of the office, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu is more than an administrative head. The role reflects the state's shifts from Congress leadership to Dravidian dominance, from party organization to personality-driven politics, and from conventional campaigning to cinema-powered public imagination. The office lasts 5 years when backed by assembly confidence, with no term limits. But its real influence depends on something larger: the ability to speak to Tamil Nadu's identity, aspirations, and political memory. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more explainers.